Welcome to the TDC Today Show. My name is Sue Roscoff. The Disability Channel, or TDC, is out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, showcasing abilities. TDC is committed to providing quality digital media production services, education, and employment programs by and for persons with disabilities and veterans. TDC offers digital media production, video production, post production, social media, and podcast creation, production, and support. TDC offers education and employment programming, which includes digital media courses to persons with disabilities who are unemployed and underemployed. TDC also offers community partnerships. Through partnerships and sponsorships, community partners and organizations become ability champions by supporting media created by and for people with disabilities. We are your USA team, and boy, do we have a lineup for you today. I am so excited to bring in Denise Vargas, my lovely co host, to join me here. So if you want to come on in and say hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, we have an amazing panel today. It's going to be so much fun. I actually just found out a few stuff about them, and we're really excited to share with the rest of the world because this will be worldwide.
Awesome. All right. Well, I'm going to first of all be bringing in Dr. Sheila Thomas to the table here to join the conversation. Dr. Sheila, it's been a pleasure getting to know you a bit this evening already and excited to share you with the rest of our friends. Can you come on in here and introduce yourself a little bit? Give us an idea of who you are.
Hello. What, Canada we're in now, you say?
We are the USA team for the Disability Channel, and they are out of
Okay.
Canada. So, yeah,
Okay,
we are.
awesome. Okay, well, hello. I'm so excited to be here and to share what I do. Again, my name is Dr. Sheila Thomas, also known as Dr. Sheila. And I also have given myself the title the parent partner because I partner with parents, giving them the tools and strategies to build a solid educational foundation for their children at home, as well as to advocate for their children. And also, I do that for all parents and school systems, but I've niched down what I do with my work to include parents of Black boys, specifically because I am a parent of three Black sons who have done very well, exceptionally well in education. And so the things that I've done with my sons and the things I've learned as an educator for over 35 years, I want to share that with other parents so we can disrupt or dismantle the school to prison pipeline to ensure our boys are successful in school as well as in life. And I'm also an author.
Excellent. So glad to have you here. Actually, I know you mentioned you're an author. Can you share a little bit about what your books are?
Sure. So my book here, JR's biggest fan. I know there's a little glare, but I'm so proud of this book. This is my second edition. I wrote this book about my sons and how, as a mom, I always supported my sons in every endeavor. If it was going on the swing or if they were in the spelling bee, I was always there being their champion and cheering them on. And when they were not successful, I would give the affirmation, son, never give up. I know you can. I will always be your biggest fan. Until the end of the story, the boys found something amazing they love to do. And it's a true story. Those are the activities they did really in life. And at the end, those are the things that they're now participating in. And I must say, it is about music. So it's a great story. That book includes activities and it includes the comprehension questions, would be great for school library and for parents to teach children how to read and comprehend. And then also, I have a book called Raising Brilliant Black Boys. This is a research-based book for parents. And so what I did is being an educator for, like I said, many, many years, and I also was a college professor. I did a lot of research to share parents the research of how to work with their children and what's needed for the child to be successful in the community, in life, to understand child development. And so I give my authentic experiences within this book as well. And this book also comes with a journal for the parent to actually, I give them homework. So they have more homework to do inside that book. I have other books that you can see on my website as well, a coloring book for boys, another book called Mommy's Little Sunshine, also one for women. But the last product I have are my affirmation cards. These are a deck of 40 cards. And inside the cards is an affirmation on one side. And on the other side is a parent tip. I not only wanted to give the parent affirmation, I wanted them to understand exactly how to apply the affirmation to their child and do activities with them to ensure that the child understands what the affirmation means and able to embed it in their heart and their soul when they need to use it.
Excellent. Oh, I love that. That is fantastic. Well, I'm going to go ahead and bring in our other guests here this evening so that we can bring them all into this conversation as well. Thank you so much for being here, Dr. Sheila, because I love what you're all doing. So I think our next guest we're going to bring to the table is Christian. So if you want to come on in and introduce yourself, remind us here who you are, what you all do. Welcome, Christian. I think I just lost you for a moment. Uh-oh. Can you hear us?
Under business director. Uh, yes. Can you hear me?
Yep, we're good now.
Okay. Okay. Again, co-founder and business development director of EC Marketing for All. We have over 23 years plus in the industry, coaching scripts, business development, sales, training, customer service. So just about everything that you can, except for the financial part in a business that we can help out with. We are involved with a couple of nonprofits as well. And again, it's a pleasure and a privilege to be sharing airspace here with Dr. Sheila. Children are near and dear to my heart. Uplifting people and just a love for people. I love helping people. That's number one thing that anyone that gets to know me will be able to listen and understand. And so again, thankful to be able to be on this wonderful airspace with you folks and uplift one another so we can really make the change, because as Dr. Sheila says, it's a much needed space. We all need a little love and a better way of understanding nowadays.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Christian. I'm also going to go ahead and bring in Ms. Debbie Miller to join us as well. Debbie's a longtime friend, actually, and I can brag on her for a long time, but I'm going to let you introduce yourself. Go ahead, Debbie.
Thank you. As a mom of 5 boys, I understand the needing to protect and encourage and support all of our kids. And I appreciate what Dr. Sheila's and her books are all about. I'm with Prepaid Legal Services, and what that I feel that I can help my kids, my sons, protect their families and support them in the future, having a way to affordably connect with an attorney without the high hourly costs, and still have awesome help with whatever life might bring to them. So thank you for bringing me here, and it's great to meet Christian and Dr. Sheila. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us, Debbie. Alan, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the infamous Mr. Alan Holmes to join us here. And if you want to go ahead and take your turn to introduce yourself.
Wow. I've been taking, you probably see my putting hand, I've been taking notes, Dr. Sheila, I'm back to school. But community is the essence of business, and I'm the master connector for building it. I had the honor and privilege of meeting Mr. Christian there, brother from the San Diego area. I love you, brother. Nice to meet you. I feel like I've known you all my life. People I know, I grew up in Compton. Just let you know, I'm not there now, but I'm still feel like I'm there because I reside in IE, Inland Empire area down here in Southern California, for those who are listening. But Debbie, good evening, young lady as well. And of course, the diva and Sue, the one panel. Why do I bring all this up? Is because I collaborate, connect, and network. That's all I do. People say, well, what's the catch? No, I'm marketing reverse. I don't have legal services I have a legal service with the legal show, but for this moment in time, it's about Debbie Miller and Diva. We like to collaborate, we like to connect, and we like to network. That's what I do. I take care of veterans because I'm a veteran myself. I grew up in the foster community, don't have any children, but to the world, I'm called Big Unc. And, just love having people, one-on-ones to see how we can be of service. And it's because of Mr. Kirk Roscoff and Emily that I learned about this thing called yammering on the radio. Well, I have a kind of podcast on Wednesdays, so I just keep zooming around the country until I find this little place that Emily so adequately calls the Disability Channel. So enough of me. Back to you, Sue. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of this world on a happy pre-4th of July. Be safe and behave, because Bengals is watching. Okay, anyway, back to you, Sue.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Alan. And you know what? We even have the pleasure of having my better half here tonight. Kurt Roskoff is joining us. So I want to have you come on in and say hello. How are you?
Doing good. Wow, Alan's infamous. I'm the better half all of a sudden. What's getting into Sue today, folks? But wow. All right. So I want to give a special mention to helpapedia.org. Helpapedia.org is bringing us into the educational sector and continuing this idea of supporting parents and students and families and taking a look at everything we need to do for the student experience, the high school and collegiate experience, and allowing other people to hop on board and be a part of that. And that group is doing very good to get contracts in school districts and so forth. And it's very much akin to the flair we have here at the Disability Channel with our Digital Ventures platform. Digital Ventures teaches primarily people with disabilities and veterans how to produce television and cross-train over to radio and live streaming and all these other things, being a public speaker and all the things you'd ever think you want to know if you're a solopreneur and need to do it all. Digital Ventures teaches you all the basics that you want to do for that. We're growing that through our involvement with Project Die Hard. That is that veteran service organization that has us thinking about veteran suicide. So a lot of those dynamics might be balled up within the family. We may have a veteran who's a parent. All these things intertwine with each other. I just came from a group called The Open Mind with Stan Anderson. I learned about that through a group called the Daily Huddle. And I learned about that through the Happy Neighborhood Project. At the Open Mind program, I was talking about Happy Trail, which is all set up within the Happy Neighborhood Project. The idea of we're in HMP, we teach others like Christian to come into HMP, and then now we're going to teach Christian how to bring more people to HMP. That is a happy trail. So right now we're on a trail with the Disability Channel. And so we here with this team, we're going to invoke the TDC trail. We have everybody here participating in the Disability Channel. So we hope everybody here and all of our viewers and listeners that we share the great programming here. Again, television, by and with people with disabilities and veterans. Back to you, Sue. Thank you.
Excellent. So I do want to circle back around before I lose track. Dr. Sheila, can you let us know if anyone is looking to purchase any of your items there, if they want to find out more about your resources, where do they go? How do they do that?
Thank you, Sue. The easiest way to find me is on my website, drsheila.thomas.com. And that's my first name, Dr., then my first name, SheilaThomas.com. And everything is out there. You can learn all about my services, my courses that I have available, the books I have available, and just anything that you want to do, you can contact me through my website. Books also available on Amazon, but want to get a copy from the website so you can get an autographed copy of my book.
Love that. And actually, Christian, I should throw that your way as well. If somebody is looking to get in touch with you, what is the best way for them to do that? Oh, actually, and you are muted right now. There we go.
www.ecmarketingforall. E as in Edward, C as in Charlie. Marketing for all spelled out. And again, we're here to uplift and support our community. So anything in regards to graphic design, website, business development. The beautiful part about our 23 plus years in the industry is it allows us to help folks without having to, let me go check here. Your design team has to give me this. Oh, now you got to give me that. So we are able to kind of make that flow and make it happen and get over hurdles a lot easier. And again, very grateful for you and Kurt, as well as the rest of the panel. I think something that was touched in is something another dear to my heart is our veteran community. They give so much. They do so much themselves and their families for us not to continue to uplift them for life. Some have not only risked but left it all. and it is unfortunate the situations that they're in. So I lend myself, and you can contact me directly on the website. 760-542-8706 is our direct line. And if there's any veteran communities or organizations that need a little bit of extra oomph on the marketing side, reach out to us and we will definitely work it out, because there's no veteran and nobody at all that should not have an assistance, especially when they've already poured in so much into this country. So again, thank you, Alan, and any other veteran and their families, because you all serve with them. You all serve with them.
Excellent. And you know what? I'm hearing a general theme with this amazing group here: assisting others, helping others, being that person to reach out and to be there when somebody needs something, and to be that resource, to be able to make a difference for somebody else. That's something that comes from the heart, and I hear that clearly with all of you. I do want to take a moment and be able to go back around the room here again and give everybody a chance to do just a take-home message, for whether it's about something you do or something you just want to share with everybody. So if we can just go around the room real quick and do that, I would love to hear what's on your minds. Actually, I think we're going to start with Alan. If we go ahead and head your way first.
Well, absolutely. And first of all, I want to say, Mr. DC Marketing, Christian, Brett, that's a Christian name as well. Thank you for acknowledging it. There's a lot of veterans out there need the support, and there's just that one more. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, and each and every one of you. I'm actually here and I'm humbled and honored to be a part of this panel. I'm known Curtin too. I feel like I've known him all my life. But I would just want to say, make sure you take care of each other, take care of your family. You definitely, you want a one-on-one with myself, your destiny, because we each one of us have a destiny. Not my destiny, but yours. So yourdestinybegins.com. You can get a hold of me, and let's have a one-on and see how I can just collaborate and network and market. I market in reverse. So you may just get someone, ladies and gentlemen, those listening on the replay, about this incredible thing called the Discovery Channel and the disability. Just saying, I've got your back. Back to you, Sue. We love you. Have everybody have a safe 4th of July weekend.
Excellent. Thank you, Alan. Debbie, I'm going to pass it next to you. What's on your mind?
Well, it's been a great evening chatting with all of our friends here and getting to know them. Always love making new connections and expanding our knowledge in all kinds of areas. So I appreciate this opportunity. And if people want to connect with me, they can actually click on the QR code and it will give them all of my information. Thank you, Sue. Back to you. Thanks, Diva.
Thank you, Debbie. So, Dr. Sheila, I'm going to pass it your way next. I'm so grateful to have you joining us here tonight. So, what's on your mind?
This has been such an amazing platform. Debbie, I have Legal Shield, so if someone does not have Legal Shield, you need to get it. It has done a lot for me. So I'm putting a plug in for Debbie because Legal Shield is well worth the money. Christian, I love the work that you're doing. Alan, the work you're doing. And Eva, Sue, Kurt, I cannot thank you enough for inviting me on this panel tonight to share just a little bit about what I do. My main message that I want you to leave you all with is, again, never give up. Yes, you can. Whatever purpose or plan God has put in your life to do, just do it. Just do it. Do it scared, but just do it. And network, meet others, because someone needs to hear what you have to say. Just do it.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Dr. Sheila. So, Christian, I'm going to send it your way next.
You know, one of the biggest take back here is just listen to understand. We do a lot of talking. I think I've done a lot of talking. If anybody else needs me to do some more, no, I'm just kidding. I was brought in and I was lured in with free donuts. I'm diabetic, so I said yes anyways. No, there's no free donuts. The real story and the message I want to get to is just listening to understand. We are July. Today's date, and the reality is that everybody's facing something. But I smiled so much when I saw the diva. I've actually seen some of the networking stuff, and I've seen her image. So when I saw her, I was actually, my jaw dropped. I didn't say nothing. I couldn't, But just like, and I was like, what? I'm actually, wait, I'm in this. But the challenges and the realities, we all face challenges. And I logged on to Dr. Sheila's website, and of course, at the very top, she uh, she finishes it with creating better relationship to produce stronger educational foundations for all. I think we're gonna sidestep my logo here, and you see that for all there. So um, I'm all about it. I'm all about it. And again, the continuing to just listen so we have an understanding of what that other person needs. Because sometimes we can just lending an ear and just listening to them and just encouraging them. And I think that's what drives it home. Dr. Sheila, I appreciate your tips. I'm going to pick up some of those tips on the books. But again, this world needs a lot more love. It needs a lot more understanding. So that's my biggest take from tonight. Thank you again, folks. Thank you again.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And Diva, I'm going to pass it your way next time.
Awesome, awesome. You know what, for all of you out there watching us, the one thing I want to say, come on to the show with us. We want to hear from you. Comment down there. Tell us, hey, I want to be on the show. I want to hang out with y'all. And most importantly, I always like to tell people, stay happy, stay positive, always live creatively. You got this. And you know what? We got you. So connect with us.
Awesome. Thank you, Diva. Kurt, last thoughts?
I want to invite everybody to have an introspection, an examination of themselves in asking ourselves, how are we doing as a citizen? We are a citizen of our state, of our nation, a citizen of the world, 8 billion people. And what are we doing to be a part of that, to be connected, to be patriotic, and to have that interdependence with where we reside and how we participate, and to be an ambassador of our nation in this digital world. When we're from the USA or Canada or the Philippines or Asia, Europe, wherever we're from, how are we coming together as one unified family of nations around the world? And what are we doing as an individual to produce and to contribute and to have that outward focus and to be willing to receive and to think about the benefits we have, with our government and with all the fun things that are provided out in our communities and what people have done to make those things available to us, the educational space, intergenerational learning, lifelong learning. It is just so amazing, the abundance all around us. What are we doing to feed the future of that abundance as a citizen and a thought? Where are we at being a compassionate citizen? Back to you, Sue.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kurt. I'm very grateful to each of you for being here and joining us tonight. And, I'm going to go off of what Dr. Sheila had said there, because I had a previous boss that used to always say, just do it. And to the point of saying, JDI, baby, come on, JDI, just do it. So be there for each other, do good things. Take that moment to listen for the understanding in others and be that compassionate citizen. Thank you so much. This again is the TDC Today Show. We are your USA